In a tribe of 30 people, your status could decide your fate. It wasn't just about bragging rights, it was life or death. High status meant more food, more protection, more mates. Low status, you were invisible, or worse, expendable. So the human brain evolved to track social standing obsessively. Who's above you, who's below, who's watching. Fast forward 100,000 years, you don't live in a forest anymore, but Instagram still feels like a social jungle. Today, status looks like follower counts, blue check marks, job titles, or cars that cost more than your rent. It's why seeing someone else succeed can make you feel like you failed. And why a like on Instagram gives your brain a little dopamine hit. That's your inner caveman saying, good, the tribe likes me, I might not die today. You're not shallow, you're just prehistoric. Why do you check your phone 60 times a day? Why do someone else's holiday photos make you feel jealous? Why do likes, follows, and upgrades matter, even when we pretend they don't? Because deep down, your brain still thinks status is life or death. And for most of human history, it was. If you were low on the social ladder, you were the last to eat, and the first to be ignored when the lion showed up. Today, we're not fighting lions, we're fighting FOMO. This isn't modern anxiety, it's ancient code, and it's still running in the background of your everyday life. Here are 6 more caveman instincts still controlling you today, whether you like it or not. Number 2, scarcity and hoarding. Imagine living in a world where one bad hunt could mean starvation. So when you found a surplus, you hoarded. Not because you were greedy, but because it was smart. That instinct never left. It's why your freezer is full, your closet is packed, and you buy 10 rolls of toilet paper at the first sign of crisis. Your brain still believes that scarcity is just around the corner, that having more equals safety, even if the thing you're stockpiling is baked beans. Today, we don't fear famine, we fear missing out, but to your ancient wiring, it's the same thing. Number 3, craving sugar and fat. Calories were gold in the wild, sweet berries rare, fatty meat even rarer. If you found it, you ate it, now, not later. That's why our brains still light up like Christmas trees when we see donuts, crisps, or fizzy drinks. We crave these foods not because they're delicious, but because 100,000 years ago they meant survival. Your brain still thinks it's prepping for a long winter, even if you live in a flat with central heating and a fridge full of food. The problem? Today's supermarket aisle is a caloric minefield. Your ancient brain thinks it's scored the jackpot, but your modern body's like, please stop, I can't process 3,000 calories in one sitting. Number 4, negativity bias. You could hear 100 compliments, and one insult ruins your whole day. That's not insecurity, that's evolution. Our ancestors weren't optimized for happiness, they were optimized for threat detection. If you missed a positive opportunity, you missed a banana, but if you missed a threat, you died. So your brain evolved to highlight the negative, obsess over danger, and replay awkward moments on loop. It's why the news is full of disasters. It's why you remember that one rude comment from 2017, but not yesterday's small win. We're not pessimists, we're survivors, running a very paranoid operating system. Number 5, fear of the unknown. Let's say you're in a new restaurant. You stare at the menu and feel oddly anxious. Why is choosing between noodles and curry so stressful? Because your brain is wired to treat the unknown as a threat. Back then, unfamiliar berries could be poison. A new cave could house a predator. So when you walk into a new gym or try a new app and feel uneasy, that's your inner scout saying this could be a trap. Your brain would rather be bored and safe than curious and eaten. The fear of the unknown helped your ancestors survive, but now it just keeps you stuck. Number 6, loss aversion. You find 20 quid on the ground. Nice, right? Now imagine losing 20 pounds from your wallet. That pain, it hits harder. Studies show we feel the pain of loss twice as intensely as we feel the pleasure of gain. Why? Because 100,000 years ago, loss was catastrophic. Lose your spear and you couldn't hunt. Lose your shelter and you froze. There was no customer support, no replacement plan. Today, the same instinct that makes you stay in jobs you hate, cling to failing projects, bad investments, and stuff you don't use because letting go feels like danger. You're not irrational, you're just protecting yourself with a very outdated rulebook. Number 7, fairness rage. Someone cuts in line, takes credit for your work, pays no tax while you hustle for every penny. You don't just feel annoyed, you feel rage. That's not morality, it's primal defense. In small tribes, fairness wasn't idealism, it was survival. Everyone contributed, everyone shared. If one person took more than they gave, it threatened the whole group. Your brain evolved to detect, resent, and punish cheaters. That's why seeing injustice, even when it doesn't affect you directly, still fills you with rage. It's not petty, it's primal. We want fairness because our ancestors needed it. So what does all this mean? It means your brain is incredible. It kept your ancestors alive through ice ages, predators, and food shortages. But it's also outdated. It reacts to Instagram the same way it once reacted to lions. It sees a missed email like it's a missed hunting opportunity. The trick isn't to fight your ancient brain, it's to understand it. Because the more you notice these instincts in action, the more you can gently override them. and make decisions not based on fear or reflex, but based on who you actually want to be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.